Good evening. So it is Saturday evening now. As always on the farm, the farms don't recognize holidays, so there's always lots to do. So we were making bags and loading bags, and had to run over to the neighbors and get some oats today. I was looking back through my phone, just a bunch of clips of throughout the week. So I'm gonna upload them as best I can to make some sort of a systematic video, and that'll be the video for tonight. Good morning. So it is a crazy nice morning. I think it's already above zero. I have a feeling that sun's gonna make water today. No clouds, not much wind. Last night I tried to start my Kenworth, but I think I had the kids in there last time and they left the lights on, so it was cold stone dead. So I put the battery charger on it last night, fired right up this morning. For now, I got a couple bags to make. We tried to clean our peas ourselves last week. It was a complete failure. We have too many augers, and some vertical augers and some horizontal augers and stuff like that. I don't know, probably between just the amount of augers the peas have to go through and the fact that the flighting's probably getting a little bit worn out on some of them. It was just crushing the peas. So it was cleaning them all right. We were getting them sized and we were getting, the weed seeds and the dust out of there. But when the peas were going into the seed truck, they were all broken. So that's obviously not gonna work because broken peas don't grow. So once I get my few bags made here, this is all set up. I gotta just start it rolling. Then I'm going to jump up, shovel the snow off the tarps, and then I gotta head up, get a load of peas and head over to the plant. So it was only a few minutes and we already got to our first hiccup of the day. So when it thaws and snows and freezes and thaws and snows and freezes up here in the peas, almost anything you leave outside is gonna be a fight. Now, this mill has covers for everything. Like that hatch flips down up top. The Cyclone has a cover, and that other hammer mill hopper has a cover, but this auger doesn't have a cover. So she's open to the big blue sky. And yesterday, I'm assuming all of the water dripped off, all the snow melted, and all the water dripped off of here, ran down, and ran in. So this auger down here at the bottom is frozen. And I got a heat gun here, so it's gonna let that run for a little bit, work it at the other end with a pipe wrench until it breaks free, and then I can get back to making feed. Yesterday, I went and picked up my peas from the plant, which I had delivered on Friday. I got a bit of screenings on there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Probably run them through my cleaner again, so I can just get the split peas out of there, and then weed seeds and stuff I'll probably take over and burn. Another project we have to go. I had to. I use this grain vac here to load my peas. So down there in the bottom where that auger meets up to the gearbox. I'm a very pro grain vac person. However, VRX, and I'm assuming the VR12s, they went this new way of having these drive dogs. So this is in the bottom of the flighting, and this is coming out the bottom of the gearbox. And the way it works, right, they set this up here. So it goes together, and as the gearbox turns, it's supposed to drive the flighting. But you can see everything's rounded off, so it keeps skipping out of there. Boom, 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 and then blows a shear pin. We've already replaced this once. This time, I'm gonna have a machinist guy look at this, because they got to be able to do something better. This is completely ridiculous. So if you have a grain vac and you're blowing shear pins all the time, you don't understand what's happening, and you hear that, you know, bang, 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 and that's this, this one dog skipping over the other one because it's rounded off. And you would think that that wouldn't be possible because you have the weight of the flighting pushing on it. But what happens is if you're just the unfortunate person the dirt or the light grain or whatever slides down here and actually gets in behind the flighting. And then when it goes around, pops up and off. So kind of crazy, but with as awesome as grain vacs are and as efficient and fast as they can be when they're working properly, replacing parts like this probably isn't the end of the world. Thing that kind of frustrates me is this grain vac has about 420 hours on it. And I mean, we've done everything. We've done all the flighting. We've done this top tube. I don't think we did this one. This bottom one. Or, okay, no, I think we did this one. We didn't do the bottom one yet. And I actually just welded another patch on it. We've done this tube. What else have we done? Those drive dogs we've done. So it's really a very high maintenance machine for 400 hours. Now, that being said, that 2,000 bushels an hour, it's also moved a lot of grain. But I'm thinking you end up with a lot of expense. The tubes, the flightings, I think the tube is about $1,400 a section. Flighting is another 12 or whatever. So you actually do end up putting quite a bit of money into this stuff to keep it running. However, some of our grain bins we can only get the grain out with a grain vac, so we don't have much choice. We had to do today, and this actually ties to my video yesterday about screening. So I brought my pea screenings home. Last growing season was basically a write-off for peas, and we made a decision that actually we weren't even going to worry about spraying it because we thought we'd be working it up anyways. So come late June, early July, we went out there, we assessed it. It was actually not worth spending any more money on. It was just a complete disaster. I sprayed it with one type of chemical. It's a bit of a cheaper chemical. Took care of some of the weeds, didn't get all the broadleaves. So when we ended up cleaning it, there's a lot of dirt, there's a lot of weed seeds, there's a lot of foreign material in here. So what we've done now is we've set up, we had kind of built this wagon because we intercrop peas and canola to separate the peas and canola before we haul them to town. And it also works good to separate the weed seeds out of the peas because that roller drum has quite a big screen in it. So everything except for the broken peas falls through into this hopper. And all the peas go out the end there. And on a day like today with a nice good wind, the wind actually assists in blowing the chaff off of the truck too. So we should end up with a pretty good clean sample of broken peas, I guess, if you want to call it that. So that is what they look like. There's lots of pods and there's lots of weed seeds and chaff and stuff in there. That I didn't look at what all these weed seeds are. I don't even know. But as I said in the other video, all of this weed seeds and stuff, you actually, you don't want to concentrate that and feed that to your animals. So as the drum goes round and round, all of the dirt and all of the weed seeds fall through and they go down into the hopper. And everything that's down in this hopper, we're actually going to burn it so it can't grow. And now I'm actually in the grain truck, and as you can see, all that you get out of there is a few wild oats, which actually does have feed value, a few pods, which would also have feed value, and peas. I am noticing the odd rock in here. There's no feed value in a rock, but there's rocks in there because all our peas were so flat, we had to have our combines basically on the ground to salvage any of it. So there ain't a whole bunch of foreign material in here, but like I say, the odd wild oat, and some of these are actually tame oats too. They're not all wild oats. So, but once that all gets ground up through the grinder, it will make nice feed. So, everybody, enjoy your Easter weekend. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one.